In part 3, we'll explore the grouping, filtering and timeline features of the pivot table. Let's drag the region field to the rows area and hide the plus minus buttons. Now, how will you do the expansion or collapsing? In this case, in the active field group, you can expand and collapse the field with these icons. Let's select all in the filter and bring the pivot table in the initial condition. Select the first 3 cells reps and click on Group Selection in the Group section. A group of 3 is created and the rest becomes a group itself. Click on Ungroup and they will be normal like before. In the filter group, you can see 2 features, Insert Slicer and Insert Timeline. Although I have already shown inserting slicer in the tables video, let's see a quick glimpse. So, what about the timeline? It's like a time travel button for your data. You can create a visual timeline to filter and focus on specific periods. It starts in January 2022 and ends in December 2023, which covers all the month-year data in the dataset. Just click and drag to choose your time frame. And look, your pivot table transforms, showing only the data relevant to that time. You can clear the filtering with just one click. After inserting the timeline contextual tab also appears. You can change the displaying name. In case of multiple pivot tables, you can select the pivot table with which you want to connect this timeline. Various styles are available for an aesthetic look. Creating your customized look is also possible. In addition, you can change the dimension of this box. Select which element to show or not. And delete the timeline just like the slicer. Select and press the delete button on the keyboard. The total sales of Sean Paul in the state of Utah is $13,380. Let's open the dataset worksheet and change the data of Sean Paul in Utah. Now get back to the pivot table, but it didn't change. Here, the refresh icon comes into play. Click on it and it's working. You can change the source dataset, which is in the dataset worksheet of this pivot table. This clears all things regarding the pivot table and gives you a blank space just like the beginning. Let's undo it. You can select and move the table with these options. Time for a quick pop quiz. How can you fully delete an entire pivot table, leaving no evidence behind, rather than just clearing the data? Leave your answer in the comments below. Bye!